Hello everyone, Brandon here, and today I'm at Fort Dobbs State Historic Site inside the fort, ready to learn about cooking during the French and Indian War. I'm here with site manager Scott. He's going to tell us all about it.
Yeah, happy to, Brandon. The room we're actually in right now is a soldier's barracks. Barrack rooms are places where a dozen soldiers would live together. They would sleep in bunk beds. They would do their cooking in here in small groups. So we're going to teach you how they would have done that.
Great, well let's go find out.
Okay. So, if we want to cook as soldiers here at Fort Dobbs, the first thing we need before anything else is a heat source. We've got a fireplace right here. Every room has its own fireplace, and that's how we're going to do our cooking, but we obviously need to light our fire. Do you know how to light a fire in the 1750s?
I'm assuming they had matches.
Nope.
Or, yeah, some sort of lighter, electric lighter.
Not
maybe.
a lighter, no.
Oh, well,
No.
I see this, maybe.
Yeah, well, that's right. We have 250 years ago, we're using flint and steel to light our fire. So a flint is a type of rock. It's very strong, but it can be broken, shaped to have a very sharp cutting edge. And if this strikes a piece of steel, a piece of hardened iron, it's actually going to shave off red hot sparks of metal. Do you want to see?
Yes, absolutely. Wow.
Now those sparks, they go out pretty fast. They're not going to catch you on fire. If we hold this over a pile of sticks, it's not going to burst into flames. So we need a way to capture that spark. So what you would do is take a piece of charred wood, charcoal, maybe a piece of charred cloth like this, and you would catch a spark on your flint. It would land on the char cloth, it would keep burning very hot for a few seconds, and then you could wrap it up in tinder, something really dry and flammable. With that hot ember inside of it, you could blow on it, give it oxygen, and it will burst into flames. And that's how you can light the rest of your fire.
Awesome. What are we cooking?
So what I thought I would teach you to do is something that the soldiers would have had with a lot of their meals, and that's a dish called dumplings. Dumplings are basically little boiled balls of dough that we're gonna cook with our beef broth, anything else like our shallot. Do you want to throw our shallot in there for some flavor?
Sure, I'll check it.
There you go. And so we would be boiling our meat, any vegetables that we had, and when that got cooked and we had a good broth, we would put in our dumplings. Now, to make our dumplings, we're going to add a little bit of salt, just for some flavor. All right, go ahead and scoop some water out of that kettle. Pour it on in.
All of it?
Yep,
Oh, making a mess already.
that's okay, we'll clean it up. All right, so now you're going to take a spoon, like this one made out of horn, and you can mix that up so it's a stiff dough.
Nice.
Now that's looking pretty good.
Great.
I would suggest if you get a little bit of flour on your hands here, we're gonna kind of mush this the rest of the way together. So now, it's very simple. We've just got our flour and water and salt all mixed up in this dough. We're gonna roll it in some flour just to make a little ball like that. And then we're gonna plop that right in our kettle of water. You want to try
Great.
making one?
Yes. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's right. All right, let's take a look. We got our shallot, we got some good dumplings. All right, you ready to put this over the fire?
Absolutely.
Just grab the handle there. We'll put it on the hook here. We can swing that with our crane right over the fire. We'll let that get to boiling. Boil them for about 30 minutes, and we'll come back and check on them and hopefully have something good to eat.
Nice.
All right, well, our dumplings are off the fire. They boiled for about half an hour. They're ready for us to eat. You're hungry, aren't you?
Oh, I'm starving. and
Okay,
they
well, why
look-
don't you cut into one with a spoon there?
Yeah, let's go for it. Get it out. Fantastic. And I just eat this.
Yeah, that's
go.
the idea. So, how do they taste?
Well, they're fine.
They're edible.
They're edible. They're
right?
edible. They're
There you
absolutely
go.
edible. I'll say that.
Yeah, I mean, soldier cooking isn't necessarily the most seasoned or fancy thing in the world. It's food that's going to give you energy and keep you going. If you're, standing guard duty for 24 hours, if you're marching 20 miles in a day, you need thousands and thousands of calories in your diet. These are edible. They will keep you alive. They'll keep you going. But yeah, thanks for your help in cooking, though.
No, thank you so much for bringing me out here to Fort Dobbs State Historic Site and showing me how soldiers eat.
My pleasure. Here, you can take these with you.
I'm going to leave those with you, but thank you so much.
No problem.